Kokushibo was the upper rank one of the 12 Kizuki and one of the strongest characters in the whole series, being the strongest demon second to Muzan, the king of demons. He has lived over 500 years, having a ton of battle experience with demon slayers and other demons. And with all this time, he has perfected his abilities and techniques to the fullest. However though, he was never born a demon. He was actually a demon slayer named Michikatsu Tsugikuni, but he was offered to become a demon by Muzan at the age of 24 to attempt to surpass his brother and not die by the demon slayer mark at the age of 25. But in this video, we're going to see how strong is Michikatsu Tsugikuni among the other demon slayer characters, since there's not really a ton of information of the guy, but in this video, we're going to resolve his power scaling. Now, if you want more videos like this, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, because that helps the channel a lot. Thank you. Now let's get started. Now, for all we know about Michikatsu is that he was actually one of the strongest characters in the Sendoku era in his time, which is the golden age of Demon Slayer, and he was the second strongest to his brother Yoriichi, which I realized something about this, symbolism, is that he was the second strongest as a human with his brother Yoriichi, and as a demon, he was the second strongest with Muzan. It's sad that he's always in second place, but like I mentioned, the Sendoku era was the golden age of demon slayers at this time, since Yoriichi helped out everyone to come up with their own breathing style: water, stone, wind, thunder, flame, and Michikatsu's breathing style, moon. And it's even stated by Kaguya that the current Hashira, before they got their Demon Slayer marks, are as strong as the old Hashiras from the Sendoku era. So we kind of get a point of power scaling for Michikatsu, since we can kind of say that he's relative to each of the Hashiras without their Demon Slayer marks. But when Michikatsu was Kokushibo right before he turned into whatever this is, he did have a flashback with Yoriichi as a human talking about that someone could very well surpass our talents. And well in the middle of the fight, Kokushibo did look at Muichiro, Sanemi, and to an extension, Guillaume, mentioning this statement right before he got decapitated. Now this is stated to him as a human, not a demon, so we can get another view of his power scaling as Michikatsu. Now that we discussed the statements and, I guess, feats, we can pin him against every character in the Demon Slayer verse. Mainly the Hashiras and Upper Moons, and I guess, the Kamapucho squad. Now, before we pin him against every character in the verse, we need to discuss his abilities. So far that we know is that Michikatsu does have the Demon Slayer mark, which is kind of the reason why he turned himself into a demon. He didn't want to die at the age of 25. He does have moon breathing, which I'm not sure at this time as a human he had all 16 forms. Since I feel like as a demon, he perfected his abilities to the fullest to have more forms and be better than Yoriichi. At least, that's what I think. But for the sake of this video, we're going to add the 16 forms for him as a human. Now, I'm not entirely sure he has the see-through world ability, since, again, I do think as a human, he never acquired this ability and did obtain this as a demon. But for the sake of the video, we're going to give him the red blade, but not see-through world. Now that we're done, let's get into the fights. He would annihilate Nezuko. Yes, I know Nezuko's immune to the sun, but in stats-wise, Michikatsu is better than her. He one-shot Genya, and did one-shot Genya as a demon. He can easily destroy Inosuke with his eyes closed. Kano is quite strong, but I think Michikatsu can just defeat her with 2 of his forms. Same thing with Zenitsu. Shinobu is a Hashira, one of the 9 strongest people in the world, but Michikatsu can do the same thing as I said with Kano. Sorry. Tengen looks physically stronger than him, but Michikatsu has more experience than him and overall better abilities. Mitsuri is our first Mark Hashira on this list. Now, I know she did face Upper Moon 4, but she sadly never won the fight. She kind of, contended with Hantengu, but overall, Michikatsu is just more skilled and experienced than her. Rengoku would lose as well, since he never obtained the Demon Slayer mark and got defeated by Akaza. Giyu, in my opinion, would lose, since him and Rengoku have similar feats with one another in base, but better in his marked form. Michikatsu overall has more forms than Giyu and more skilled, and again, more experience. Sorry, Giyu fans. Now this is where the W's kind of stop for a moment. Again, we go back to the statement when he was fighting Muichiro and the others, and he did mention and looked at Muichiro saying he surpassed him as a human. So Muichiro takes this win. I don't know how, but he takes this win with a high difficulty. Open Eye takes the W as well, since he does have incredible feats against Muzan, and in my opinion is stronger than Muichiro. Sanemi did face him in his demon form, and surprisingly did pretty well in the fight, right before Kokushibo got serious. But remember, this is Sanemi before he got the Demon Slayer mark, so we can say he is contending with Michikatsu without the mark, but with the mark, he is stronger than him. And overall, Sanemi is the second strongest Hashira in my point of view. Guillaume is the same argument. He takes the W. He is the strongest Hashira in the current era. In my opinion, I think he can decapitate Daki and Gyutaro since he has the mark, and I think he's well equipped enough to take on the both of them. He can easily kill Gaigaku with his eyes closed. Michikatsu can outspeed Gyoko since he has the Demon Slayer mark. and can easily defeat him while roasting him, like Michiro. Hunting would be a bit of a challenge for Michikatsu, but I think he takes the win because of his amazing battle IQ, skills, and experience. And again, Demon Slayer mark. He would sadly lose against Akaza. Now, there could be some good, arguments about this, but in my opinion, Michikatsu takes the L. Same thing with Doma, same thing with Kokushibo. Tanjiro, in my opinion, would defeat Michikatsu, since by the end of the series, he has perfected sun breathing, he has the Demon Slayer mark, the Red Blade, and the See-Through World. So Tanjiro, you take the win. Muzan would easily kill him, and Yoriichi would defeat him. So yeah, that's where I think Michikatsu scales amongst the Demon Slayer characters. Hope you enjoyed this video, and again, if you want more content like this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is Jay, and I'll see you guys next time.